Welcome to a meaningful day with Family Partners. Family Partners offers a variety of services, including home and community-based services, developmental homes for children and adults, day treatment programs for adults, and supported employment. For more information, please visit our website at familypartners.net. Now, let's get started with a meaningful day with Family Partners. Today's episode will be about transitioning from high school to big life transitions, offered by Family Partners.
Welcome to A Meaningful Day with Family Partners. Today we have Miss Sarah, Isai, Tyler, and Laura, Tyler's mother. Welcome, everyone.
Hello.
Hello. Miss Sarah, we're going to talk about transitioning from high school to a DTA. And then later on, we're going to talk about transitioning from high school to college, where Tyler's going to be able to tell us about some of his college experiences. So to start off, Sarah, can you tell us about yourself and your title and what you do?
Yes. So, hi, I'm Sarah Figueroa, and I'm the transition specialist for Yuma Union High School District. My role at the district is I help transition those students who are getting ready to graduate out of high school. I help provide resources to parents depending what their needs are. And I attend those IEP meetings and just try to be a resource for parents and let them know what's available in our community.
Great. So can you tell me what you see as the benefit of attending a half high school day versus a full high school day, and then coming to our program the next year?
So when we see that a student academically has reached their academic goals and their progress goals, come their senior year, we say, they really can be on a reduced schedule because they met their credits. Let's start transitioning them into a day program. We usually make this recommendation so it's not a drastic change for the student. A lot of our students are used to a routine, and so we like to slowly, integrate this program so that way they start getting familiar with what their routine is going to look like in their future, who their peers are, and, just have them get used to that. That way, once it comes to graduation, they're familiar with this group and it's not something new. It's not like a drastic change from graduation and then this whole new program, new students, it'll be harder for them to transition into that because it's so new.
As a transition specialist, you're not only transitioning them from high school to a day program, there's other things that you're transitioning them into. What do the 3 C's stand for?
So at the district, our goal is to have each student college, career, or community prepared. Not every student goes to college. Not every student goes into a community. It just depends on their needs and what goals they're wanting after school. I usually, depending on the student's needs, I will recommend a day program and start transitioning into that. If they're wanting to work, I will make recommendations for vocational rehab where they're going to get the support and resources on what jobs are available and how to get ready for a job, or a community, which would be like the day program, and have them ready.
Okay, great. Isai, you've been part of the transition program. Can you tell us how you've liked being part of the transition program so far, going to high school half the day and then coming to Family Partners half the day?
Isaí, tú eres parte del programa de transición de escuela al programa de día. ¿Nos puedes decir cómo te sientes de esa transición?
Sí. En la escuela, sí.
¿Qué te gusta del programa de día?
Que me gusta comer algo.
What are some of the goals that you're working on at Family Partners?
¿Cuáles son las metas en las que trabajas cuando vienes al programa de Family Partners?
Algo que repito. Acordeón, así.
Pinto.
Acordeón.
I like to draw.
Sí.
Have you made new friends at Family Partners?
¿Has hecho amigos aquí en Family Partners?
Sí.
Yes.
Who are your friends?
¿Quiénes son tus amigos?
Ese niño de la escuela que se ven el lunes.
Aquí en Family Partners, ¿quiénes son tus amigos?
Todos.
Everybody. They're all my friends.
Oh, that's wonderful. Have you done any fun activities when you're here?
¿Has hecho actividades divertidas cuando estás aquí?
Sí, divertidos.
Yes.
What has been your favorite activity so far?
¿Cuál es tu actividad favorita?
Me gusta la escuela, me gustan los dos.
I like my school. I like both. The day program too.
So aquí estamos con el estudiante Isaí y él ahorita va a la escuela el primer parte del día y la segunda parte del día aquí viene el programa. ¿Verdad, Isaí?
Sí.
Ok. So cuando ya terminas la escuela, ¿te gusta venir aquí al programa este?
Sí.
¿Qué días vienes aquí?
Vengo, no.
¿Cómo?
Levanto, luego levanto mi cama, luego levanto, luego me tomo, luego me cambio.
So te levantas, te cambias y te vas a la escuela.
Sí,
Y después de la escuela, ¿dónde vienes? ¿Para acá?
para acá.
Okay.
We are here with Isai. Isai is attending the transition program. He goes to school the first half of the day and attends the day program for the rest of the day.
Okay. So, ¿qué son unas actividades que te gusta hacer aquí en este programa? What are some of the activities that you like to do while you're here?
Que hago,
Ajá. ¿Qué haces? ¿Qué es lo que te gusta cuando vienes aquí? Lo que te ponen a hacer.
hacer algo, pintar,
I like
Sí.
to paint.
paint,
¿Y qué más? ¿Qué más te gusta? He escuchado que te gusta cantar. I've heard you like to sing.
canciones.
Ah, sí. So, aquí también cantas en frente de todos.
También,
Sí. ¿Nos puedes decir otra cosa que te gusta hacer aquí en el programa? ¿Tus amigos?
mis amigos, sí.
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 I asked if he likes his friends here and he enjoys it. He says yes, he likes being here with his friends. He sometimes does karaoke. ¿Gustaría que muchos de tus amigos en la escuela vinieran aquí también?
Sí,
Would you like for your friends that are in high school attend the day program as well? And he said yes.
yes.
Okay. Awesome.
Gracias, Isaí, por compartir con nosotros. Thank you for sharing your experience.
Thank you, Isai. We're so glad to have you and glad you're liking it here. Sarah, thank you so much for telling us about the transition program. If families are interested in learning more, how can they reach you?
So at their campus in high school, in the Student Services Department, which is the special education part, you can definitely reach out to the secretary there or to just anybody and ask to speak with the transition specialist. my name is Sarah. If you want to specifically, I'm the only one at the district. So just say I'd like to find out more resources. Can you connect me with the transition specialist? And I'm more than happy to provide services, to plan tours. I know I've visited Family Partners numerous times, bringing families and parents to see it firsthand and bring their students. And so I'm more than willing to help with that transition, help ask questions
Thank you for that.
sometimes parents don't know what to ask. So just reach out to your high school and say, I'd like more resources. Can you connect me with the transition specialist? And they'll connect you to me.
Awesome. And we so appreciate all of your support, and you've been wonderful to work with. And thank you for all that you do in helping the families kind of navigate their way through the system. We appreciate you.
Thank you. Yes.
Thank you so much. And thank you, Isai. So now we'd like to welcome Tyler, who transitioned from high school into college. And he is so lucky to have the support of his mother through the transition. So Dana is going to ask you some questions about that.
So Tyler, he started with us when he was in high school, and then he started coming to the day program, and of course he graduated from high school, and then he is also transitioning to college. But Tyler, do you love coming to the day program?
Yes.
Yes. And how many years did you go to college?
Well, it took me about 4 years to go to college.
Mm-hmm. What degree are you pursuing? What do you want to be?
I was gonna apply in science class for college,
Mm-hmm.
and
So do you keep changing your mind a little bit? You're still thinking about what different
Mm.
classes?
I also do math class
Right.
and the welding class.
Welding.
Welding is that's pretty good to learn, right? Mom, Laura, so tell us about your navigation through getting Tyler through college and starting him in college, from transitioning from high school to college.
Well, for starters, I am very happy to hear that the transition program is clearly come a long way from when Tyler graduated high school, because back then I know I had spoken to other parents. There wasn't the transition program that there is now. To hear that, that's absolutely wonderful, because they're now, Tyler graduated high school when he was 17, but when they turn 18, that you're turned over to the world. You're like, what do I do as a parent now? Before I had a safety net, now I don't have anything. What do I do?
Sure.
So the big thing was Tyler. I know every parent says their child very intelligent, and in my case, it really is true.
Yes, he
Yes,
is.
he
And
is.
so Tyler's always excelled academically, from
Right.
elementary, middle school, high school. Middle school, he won the spelling bee 2 times. He went into
Wow.
high school. He graduated with like over 3.6 GPA. So when we tend to think of disabled, we always put them in a category that they're not intelligent, but that's not the case. We just have to reach out to how they learn.
Sure.
And so Tyler's an only child, so that's actually a blessing, because my focus could be on him.
Mm-hmm.
And so I took that, and I knew I wanted him to keep going, and Tyler wanted to keep going. He loves school. He loves attending school, and he's his own challenge. He challenges himself. And so, like many with autism, he decided, he's on a schedule, and he wants to know, okay, what are we doing tomorrow? What are we doing Friday? What are we doing next month? What are we doing? What's after elementary? What's after middle school? What's after high school? And so I gave him the path from a very young age. College would be next. So he has stuck with, he's going to stick on that schedule. And as for, I I took him to the local community college, and initially it was hard because when they think of disabilities or someone that shows up that's with a disability, it's usually, I was asked, okay, is he blind? Does he need someone in the room if he's blind to take notes?
No.
Is he hearing impaired? Does he need somebody for? I'm like, no, this is his he has autism. So there was other resources. Okay, let's do a note taker. We can do a note taker that can help, because if a professor speaks fast, we can do this. We can give him double time on tests. We can, when he takes a test, he can go to a different room and take the test there. So there's options out there. And I knew, let's keep him going. Initially, I had made my mind up. I was going to go. We would sign up for night classes, and I was going to sit in the room with him while he took the class, and he needed help. So once I found out all these resources, he was able to go in the daytime. Just absolute. I was at the right place at the right time. We went to a scholarship night that the high school had put on, the community had put on, and someone approached me and said very eloquently and very kindly, but didn't want to offend me, and said, excuse me, does your son have a disability? And I said, oh, yes. And they said, well, his name was Julian. He no longer works, and I wish he was an amazing guy. And he just came up and said, we have the KEYS program at our college. And that was the first time I was introduced to KEYS. And that was the biggest blessing, because from then I was able to, we went in, had a meeting, and they pretty much held my hand on helping how he was going to go through college.
That's wonderful.
It was amazing. I'm still so thankful, because he struck a schedule. We got his schedule ready. I'd take him to college. He'd go to his class. He knew what time lunch was. In between, they have a facility, a KEYS program. They have a lounge. They have tutors there. They have everyone there. And so it became because I was worried. It's an open campus before it was all gates and everybody's. And he can go there. He would go there between classes, and he would stay there. They expected him there, and that's where it took off. It took off from there. When he spoke about 4 years, it was 4 years for his Associates of Science, but he did it. He did it.
Congratulations, Tyler.
Yes,
That's
he did, right?
awesome.
You graduated with a college degree.
Yeah, I sure did.
You sure did.
He doesn't want to stop there, so now he's taken his first university class online. So he's going to keep going. He wants that bachelor's, and so we keep going. He just started this week, his first class. If it takes us 4 years, if it takes us 6 years, if it takes us 10 years, that's okay. It's okay. We're not. What do we always say? Slow and
steady wins the race.
That's the motto we're
Yay.
taking. That's the motto we're taking.
That's awesome.
We're gonna keep going. He wants it, and I'm backing him. I'm doing whatever he's got great goals, and so thankfully he does school part-time, and then he also comes to the program majority of the days also. So he's splitting his time. One of the days I know we worked out where he can stay home and do his homework for schools. So it works out. He needs both. He definitely needs both, where he can come here and see his peers, and he's happy here, and then do college the other days.
That's fantastic. We'd miss him if he wasn't here, for sure. Tyler, what was college like for you?
It was like big. And
The campus was big.
yes. And the cafeteria looked like a restaurant.
Wow.
And it also had Starbucks.
Ooh. Do you drink Starbucks?
Sometimes, but not usually.
What was your favorite class?
My favorite class, I'm going to go with welding.
Welding. Have you built anything yet?
I've built a lot of materials.
What is your favorite thing about being at day program on your off days? Because you have an off day. It's your day to come and be with your friends. What do you like about that?
My favorite days at the day program are singing, dancing, fun and games, doing easy crafts.
See, Tyler likes the crafts. He loves the crafts. Do you take them home?
Yes.
Tyler, so you graduated. How long ago did you graduate?
You're talking about how I graduated high school
College.
or college?
College.
I graduated 3 months ago.
Oh, so tell me what graduation was like for you.
It was like any other schools, but bigger.
Bigger. I saw that you had some professional pictures taken in your cap and gown, and you were jumping up in the air.
Yes.
Was that a great feeling for you?
It sure was.
Oh, you make me smile. So you are going back to college. What do you think you would like to do? What do you think your major will be?
My major will be I'm getting a bachelor's degree, and right now I'm taking the class applying to computer science.
Fantastic. That's exciting. So earlier, I hope you don't mind me sharing this. We got to see a video and it was pretty good. Is that what you like to do in your spare time?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to tell us about it, or would you rather not?
What?
About making your video.
Me?
The alphabet?
Usually I make videos, not only do I make videos about the alphabet, but I also do the history videos and the TV show presentations. And sometimes I make videos of how I watch the movie and who, as in which producers made it, and when it was released, and how it was made.
Wow.
That's very, very interesting.
Very interesting.
Including this, I made the Treasure of the Sierra Madre presentation.
Oh, wow.
That's awesome.
I also make short cartoons
Right.
with the same characters based on the alphabet videos I make.
You also put them on paper, right? You like to draw your alphabet?
Sometimes.
All right, everybody, we've come to an end. Laura, thank you so much for coming on and telling us about your journey. Tyler, thank you so much, and we wish you the best in your college experience. Isai, thank you, and we look forward to you graduating and being with us full time. And Sarah, thank you so much for coming on and telling us all about the exciting things that parents have to look forward to after high school. So thank you very much, and we hope you enjoyed the show today. And see you next time.
Thank you for joining us for a meaningful day with Family Partners. Please tune in for our next episode.